I got such amazing daughter, and she's strong. To go what you went through, you are a very strong young lady.
This is what I need right here.
What's that?
A whole bottle of Inez.
You don't want that.
I do. I actually stopped
You'll be
drinking
pregnant
coffee.
somewhere.
No. She's the only one that's procreating out here.
I had like a little dinner with Mel. Have you talked to her at all? No. So that's just like a dead in the water thing.
What I want to do is acknowledge that I apologize, and I apologize to your mother publicly, and I want to move forward with that. Is that accepted?
Nope.
I can acknowledge your pain, but you can't acknowledge mine.
What pain?
So what have you been up to?
Taking care of a toddler, working on my candle line.
Yeah.
Dating.
Dating.
Talk to Lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Who's Lucky? My son.
Oh.
They got some type of chemistry because every time they see each other, it's just, yeah.
You a honey?
I'm a honey. I'm a hun.
You a honey?
Okay, all right.
Hey, mother-in-law.
Oh, no, Lord Jesus.
Oh, yes.
Destiny, don't be playing with me.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to go on vacations together.
What are we doing, Destiny? We're making candles.
Okay.
Since you know I'm starting my own candle line, well, home fragrance line, and the candle is the first line. So I know it looks like a storage. Now that we've closed the brick and mortar store with everything that was going on with that,
You went through a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you went through it too.
All right, y'all, listen, I know you're playing for one person. It's Destiny.
Thank y'all so much for coming out. This brand is about resilience. It's about not ever giving up on yourself. And what they say, keep going, keep pushing, and live out your dreams.
Well, to come back, Destiny.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be back on this show?
It feels good most days.
So what made you want to resume filming?
I felt like my story was unfinished.
Well, people like, Kimmy, felt that you weren't as vulnerable and didn't give a lot to the show that you were on the many years that you were on the show.
Yeah, I can say there were times that I didn't give and I wasn't in a space to give. I honestly had to do a lot of healing for real to be able to come out and be vulnerable and be a better version of myself.
And Kimmy, how do you feel about Destiny's return? When you were filming with her, did you see a difference than the last time?
Absolutely. Maybe I didn't think through the fact that she had some healing to do to be able to, open up and give. But whatever that time frame was allotted to her, it's been definitely better. Definitely.
So you and Martell are very close. When you were not doing the show, did you and Martell maintain the friendship even off season?
I maintained the friendship with everybody during off season.
All right, now you and Lance. Are you attracted to Lance or are you using this for a storyline?
Up next on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion.
Did you ever want to sleep with Trisha?
When it comes to my ex, I know he'll anything that got legs.
There was a joke made about Destiny being my daughter-in-law, and I said I'll be honored. That's what I felt then.
Next.
Oh, new kids. I've always been attracted to Lance. We've always had chemistry, and I don't need to use it for a storyline.
How old are you?
Grown.
But what's the age difference between you and Lance?
6, 7 years, I think.
That's 9 years.
Oh, leave him alone.
She said 9 years.
Mama's like, do the math.
Ms. Nell said you and her son are 9 years apart.
I don't even know if Miss Nell knows how old I am.
You're 42, right?
No, I'm not.
You told me you were.
No, I did not.
You older than 42?
No, love, I'm not.
I'm trying to do the math. How old is Lance?
He's 33.
Okay, you add one, you carried it.
You should have to do
So
all
how
that.
old are you, Destiny?
I am grown.
What is it about Lance that made you want to pursue dating?
Lance and I have had this crazy type of chemistry for years. And we both met in the midst of going through our divorces. And I think timing was just right for us to see, let's see what this is.
And how deep did y'all go?
We're getting to know each other, Carlos.
How long does it take?
as long as I wanted to take. You see the
Okay.
last two duds. I'm gonna make sure this is right if it's supposed to be so.
Okay. But do you see yourself being in a relationship with Lance?
Right now, I'm dating, and I'm happy with dating.
When you were dealing with Moses, were you attracted to him?
Attracted to who?
Lance,
He's always been attractive.
physically. Like, like, ooh.
I was in a relationship, so there's no ooh.
Well, that sometimes doesn't matter. But Miss Nell, how do you feel about Destiny and her red dress dating your son?
I don't know, because she did tell me she was 42.
I did not.
Pull out your driver's license,
So you'd
Let's
rather
see your
be
date of
older?
birth.
No, I just rather know the truth.
What if she made 40 also?
I don't think I know Destiny, but I guess I don't.
Oh.
She don't want to reveal her age. That's all. You know how you women
Okay,
are. That's all.
okay.
I'm not 42.
Miss Nell, what has Lance told you about Destiny?
Uh-oh. Why did you have Lance here?
Where's Lance?
Because you are here. What has Lance told you about Destiny?
He just said, that, she's a nice lady.
That's what you said about your
He has-
librarian.
No, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead. Because you're struggling to answer
No,
it.
because we don't just talk about him and Destiny like that, honestly. We don't talk about his relationship. He's like, no, she's a nice lady. I like hanging out with
He
her.
calls her lady?
She's
should,
fun.
'cause I
She
am
has,
one.
she has a lot of energy. She likes to do fun things. That's what I know.
Okay, real talk. If the opportunity presented itself, would you be open to having Destiny as a daughter-in-law?
Well, I made that. I knew this was going to come up. So, me, Fletcher, Letitia, Marceau, Lance, Destiny, we all went out to dinner. There was a joke made about Destiny being my daughter-in-law, and I said I'd be honored. That's what I felt then. I can't honestly say that I feel that way now.
What has changed since then to make you feel differently now?
I just feel like I need to get to know Destiny a little more.
Not to look up and down.
Oh. Well, damn it, she's 42. Tell her she's 42. It's all good. She's 42.
Do you think Destiny just hides a lot from you, or is not being forthright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, do you think Destiny's a good woman for Lance?
I don't know that because I'm not dating her, so I'm not sure.
Just based on you being around her the many times you have, is Destiny the type of woman you would want for your son?
Again, I can't answer that. I don't think that's my call. That would be left up to Lance.
I think Destiny still has some growing to do. There's just some things that she say that I do not like, but she know what it is. She know what we've talked about. But other than that, we can't pick for Lance. We can't pick for Destiny. Hell, Destiny may not want Lance. It could go vice versa.
Start dating other men. They don't want you.
I'm dating other men.
Okay, good.
You
Are they-
know
I'm
what?
dating.
Carlos, that is so much damn shade. That's not true.
That's me being silly.
He was being silly.
Miss Nell, what happened to the sense of humor?
She don't have one.
Oh, okay. Just don't yell at me, Miss Nell, and don't come to my house trying to beat me up. Okay, so
You know what?
while Destiny was moving and shaking around Huntsville, her personal life was being eclipsed by a harsh reality. Her close friend and former lover have become an item. We'll hear more about Destiny's awkward love triangle and be joined by her one-time friend when we come back. More of the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special coming up. Welcome back to Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special. We're joined by a semi-familiar face. Welcome, Sunny, our former producer turned cast member.
Hi.
Well, you and Destiny have a lot of the same taste in many things. Apparently the color red dress is also on the you. Now, where's Moses, baby? I don't see him next to you, child, him and his beard.
He's always around in the spirit.
Okay. I did hear he was in the spirit of jail.
Sure.
So what happened?
Basically, he wasn't able to travel. He was having issues with his parole officer. They've been giving him a hard time ever since he's been out. Unfortunately, the system is designed to give guys a hard time, even though it's supposed to be like a rehabilitation situation. It's like once you get out, you still have to go through so many hoops just to, you know, be a business owner and be a normal person. So.
All right. Well, look, Destiny's romantic foundation was shaken to the core when her ex-boyfriend Moses and our former producer Sonny decided to get together and ultimately tie the knot. Let's take a look at the love triangle that had the internet on fire.
One of my producers married.
I have them read too.
Destiny's man.
You guys are friends, right?
I'm learning that word friend is a strong word these days.
That could be one of our producers sleeping with one of our husbands.
Hide your husband, hide your son.
Exactly.
Don't start spreading rumors and lies.
Well, you
because
spread
you were a
rumors
side
already.
chick.
I was never a side chick to who?
Moses.
I'm
whatever
saying
you
who was
wanna
our
call
side
it.
chick to you? Bitch,
Because
I
you
ain't
just
never been no
said-
side chick.
I'm not your bitch.
I was never a
Either
side
way.
chick, baby. I'm the wife, so there's no side chick.
Y'all still like in love or something like
Who,
that?
man, who,
Yeah, you and Destiny.
No, Destiny knows she still loves you. My wife ain't going for that.
She put up a post about Maury Povich.
Right. That's
And
what I
then
said.
you said, Maury Povich, guess who the father is? There's 3 different choices. Why play like that? If you ever get the opportunity to be a mother, you'll understand why I ain't dog walked you yet.
Exactly.
If you focus
Who's
on your
bringing that
man
in?
enough, he
Who's
wouldn't be
bringing
in
that
jail.
in?
Focus on him.
Girl, please.
Big ass
Boo.
head. You working on it, you ain't
I'm
going
walking
there.
outside them dog walk.
Boo, you ain't gonna dog walk.
Time for a break.
Why are we here?
Really good.
There has been lots, tons, an avalanche of conversations about this storyline and about you. There's a lot of people who do feel like you crossed the line. A lot of people feel like you did the ultimate no-no. You don't know what a girl code is. What do you have to say to people who feel like you should not even be on the stage right now?
Honestly, I think they need to mind their business first and foremost. You know, people are always quick to make judgment on a situation without knowing the full details. Like you just spoke and said that I slept with her man. That was no longer her man. Okay, that's an ex-boyfriend or on again, off again thing or whatever. I feel like, unfortunately, some people seem to think that just because someone dated someone, that they forever have this hold on them. And that's just not the case. You know, Destiny and I met through work. It would have been different if I was just her friend and I'm around for those reasons. And now I'm all of a sudden dating her ex. Like it was a work relationship at the end of the day. Yeah, she was cool, but it didn't go farther for me.
So when you met Moses for the first time, you met him being introduced by his girlfriend, Destiny.
Yes.
At no point did you ever feel like this is so uncomfortable or wrong, considering not only do I work with this girl, I've been around them together. I've seen them together.
Like there was no real interaction. We never even had a conversation, Moses and I. So that's that.
Why didn't you feel the need to give Destiny a heads up?
I wanted to give him the opportunity to talk to her because he actually had something with her for years. So it's not just this girl thing going back and forth, but you as a man, you need to step up and tell her what it is.
If my friend is dating a dude and I met this dude through my friend, I'm not gonna go secretly marry him, then try to tell her later.
Secretly.
When me and Marcel first started dating, I asked all my friends, did he try to holler at any of y'all? Because I'm like, if he did,
Well, didn't
it's
you
a
date
wrap.
one of his friends when
I
you guys
never
first
dated.
met?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Never. Anything
That's
else
not
you
what
want
I
to know
heard.
about me and my past?
I'm just saying that's not what I
I
heard.
never dated one of his friends.
I'm
Like you
coming
just,
for you,
just
but you
lied
sitting
and
here just
said,
trifling
did
in
you?
this.
Because I feel
That's
like it's
coming
a
for
trifling
me.
situation,
Okay,
Sonny.
but okay, you're
And
not
then
gonna
you're
let you
gonna say,
keep
did
calling
you
me
talk to
trifling.
one of his friends? No, babe. Never.
Okay.
Nope. I don't do
That's
friends.
something different.
Nope.
Do you think what Sonny did?
I think the situation is trifling. I don't think Sonny is a trifling person. I actually like Sonny, but I feel like that
That's how it looks?
situation, what happened, was a trifling situation.
When you found out they were married, did you even know they were dating?
I think I got that text message from Sunny 2 days prior. 2 days prior to posting about her wedding.
I was not married at the time I reached out to her.
You text her 2 days before you posted a wedding.
She can't be 100% sure, but I know
I'm
I wasn't married
sure
yet.
because I remember saying, "Damn, I got a text message saying that they're they're getting serious. Like that gut punch, and then I see the wedding a couple of days later.
Do you think Moses approached Sonny as a scheme to hurt you?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do you think Moses would use Sonny to get back at you?
She's the only person that could get him back on this platform to talk to me.
Oh my God.
You really think Moses went ahead and started dating Sonny? Melody, what happened, child? What I missed?
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
hilarious.
It is funny. I'm
It's
sorry.
hilarious. Go ahead.
What's funny, Melody?
Oh, I mean, listen, I'm just saying.
What girl?
Just to think that somebody chose somebody to marry so they could come and have an opportunity to talk to you. This just all the way in Huntsville. That's
Well, actually,
crazy
y'all
to
met
me.
in July and
That's
planned this whole
crazy to me.
storyline, and then y'all came on the show.
Who? Who met?
You and Melody.
Me and
We didn't know
Melody
that.
met what?
Melody met what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm sorry, where'd you get that from?
This is a
Only
lie.
other person on the stage who was my
Excuse
producer
me,
at the
one
time.
second.
Never
What I
happened.
don't like is people lying.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Up next on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion.
Would you like to offer an apology?
On TLC and stream next day on Max.
Y'all met in July and planned this whole storyline, and then y'all came on the show.
Who met?
You and Melody.
I'm sorry, where'd you get that from?
This is a
Only
lie.
other person on the stage who was my
Excuse
producer
me,
at the
Never
one
time.
happened.
second.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What point are you trying to prove?
The point that I'm trying to make is that there was communication between the two of them.
Not true.
Melody wasn't surprised about Sonny being at the podcast.
Absolutely
She
was.
absolutely knew.
I haven't seen this lady, neither one of them, since
Well,
the Monica
I
concert.
will say this. I mean, listen, when I learned that my former producer married Moses, obviously that was around the time that we knew you were coming back on the show. So I did ask Marcus to reach out to Sonny and Moses to see if they would be interested in coming on my
I know
podcast.
you said that.
Oh yeah, because listen, one thing
I
about
knew
me.
that.
So I wanted to be able to just tell the full picture because sometimes things get lost in translation. So she was approached to come on the show. That being said, Sonny, what made you say yes to accepting being on the show?
When I spoke with Moses about the situation, and we had already saw like the podcast situation, he wanted to protect me because he already knew that it was going to be slander. You know, this person's going to run with these stories, and he was like, I'm gonna stand up for you. I'm not going to just
So
let these
y'all
people
never
sit
had
up and talk
conversation
you."
about coming on this show before her podcast?
Absolutely not. No.
And I'm gonna say for the record, you were told that Sonny and Moses were coming on the show. It wasn't like it happened behind your back.
I didn't say that.
No, babe, I'm not saying you did. I just want to clear the air. The thing is this. I think everybody on this stage always deserves some grace because being on the show is a lot. It's a lot for all
I
of you.
expressed that to her and leaned into her about that myself.
Let me finish, baby. I think you can look back and say you came across too harsh.
Sure.
And I'm not making excuses for anyone's behavior, right?
Yes.
But I do think everybody, even you and Stormy, when y'all had your situation at Valentine's Day, when you're in an intense situation, you do the craziest. You and Stormy have a great friendship, right?
We do.
Right.
Stormy didn't continue to.
I know, baby.
come at me and
I know, babe. But I want to say this because I'm going to land the plane.
I hope
Shut up, Tess.
Uh-oh. What I would like to offer up is this. Obviously, you're saying that the moment you got on this show, you felt that the daggers were at you.
Absolutely.
2 days after that, you met with Tisha and Kimmy. And obviously, we saw how that conversation went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand how the defensiveness could come across in the beginning. What I'm asking is, tonight, the season is over, okay? All the episodes have aired. Is there any room for you two to be at a place of forgiveness?
I'm good. Like, I am always looking forward to move forward in life.
Can you talk to her and tell her this, please?
I'm good. I don't have any beef. You know, it is what it is. Like, I want everybody to move on and be positive, be happy.
Would you like to offer an apology to Destiny in any way, possibly?
I don't know about that because I've already had that conversation with her. She didn't receive it well at the girls trip, so I don't think that it would make any difference now.
I be feeling like
Absolutely
that too.
won't make any difference because if you apologize to me and the behavior doesn't change, and then you decide to go low and even bring my child into it, and say
I never
that
brought her child into anything.
to say that I know why you got a divorce and I'm going to tell the world about it, and then you start insinuating that I didn't know the paternity of my kid when I've never been in a situation where I didn't know the paternity of my child. There's no apology that will fix that. I just want her to go away.
Her child. I put up a picture of Maury on my Instagram. She took a
After she said,
But was that a dig, Sonny, to Destiny?
You can take how you want to.
Well, Sonny, you did say
Sonny.
I'm just saying, I didn't say words. I posted a picture.
I know, but Sonny,
you said you talked about
Sonny,
that.
But
You said,
listen,
"I'ma go
Carlos,
low."
that is after every Monday, a person is speaking about me and my husband every Monday.
every
for
Monday on
months.
my podcast, I
For
spoke
months,
about
I hadn't
the
spoke
show.
about her at all. I said, leave me alone. I don't want to hear about this every
So
Monday
if I have
about
a
my
pod,
husband.
you do your podcast, right, where you review the
It gets
show,
old.
right?
6 months.
And I do my podcast where I review the show. So I speak about my experiences. I never went on there and called her out of her name. I spoke about the show. I didn't attack them. I spoke about the scenes that were happening. That does not mean that you go and you try to make a narrative on the internet about me not knowing the paternity of my kid. That's a no for me, period.
And you see that, right?
Sure.
Okay. Well, look, I think we got a good dose of everyone's perspective here. While this love triangle got a little complicated, it was nothing compared to Trisha, Ken, and Martell. We'll be back to clear the air when we return. Stay tuned for the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special.
Are we
ready for the break?
Bathroom break real quick. Yep.
Yeah.
Swap furniture. We're going to use the restroom. We'll come right on back.
I'll come back. No.
Right back. Yes. Start on this side. That's it.
I think that's, oh my God, that's so trifling.
Sonny,
Yes.
girl, are you okay?
The
Hold on, let
delusion.
me shut the door. Hold on. You good?
I'm good. I'm just over the whole situation. Like, she's a person who's just, her heart is not right. You know, I think she's just angry and she just likes to hold on to it. The lies, me and you concocted. You don't even, what you need to shop a storyline for?
I don't know. I literally hadn't seen you since the Monica concert.
That was the last time I saw her too.
Really?
Yeah. So
What
it's
year
like
was that?
22.
22? Wow.
So
Well,
it's like-
I'm glad Carlos stood on business and he was like, look, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Mel didn't know Sonny was at the podcast. I'm the one who said, oh, Sonny is married to Moses. Get her on the line. You get what I'm saying? Like, people make up these stories in their heads that sound good to them, that they think work, but it doesn't work because it's not true.
Yes. The fact that she thinks that my husband risked his
Now,
freedom
that was
to
funny.
sit down and have a conversation with her.
Because that could be over the phone. I'm not going to risk my freedom for that. That was
Or
funny.
he could have showed up for you when he was actually your boyfriend on the show.
I ain't think about that.
We're back with the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion. Let's welcome the newbies to the stage, Barbie and Ken. I mean, Trisha and Ken. How's it going?
It's going.
It's going.
Y'all both look so nervous.
I'm straight. I promise you, I'm good.
You
good?
good?
Never this quiet.
All right, so look, Trisha and Martell's relationship was fuzzy from the start. Were they just acquaintances or secret lovers? Let's check it out.
Hey, I'm Martell. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Y'all both from Huntsville. You met Martell before. Yes, I have.
We met before?
Yes, we have. That was so awkward.
He made it seem like he was one of his little old creeps or something.
How'd she say she knew me?
Through your brother. And just
So I never met her through my brother. Like, I mean, she just told me that she knew my brother.
So where you meet at? Martell ain't telling the whole story.
It was given like we know each other in another way.
She came to the house a couple times.
But he told me that you've been at his house. I did not make it to his house. I did in fact go to his house.
So you been to his house?
I couldn't remember.
How could you not remember?
You adamantly said it's not true. Are you saying now it is true?
Well, yeah, I left it out for a reason.
What the?
What year did you go train him at his house?
2020.
2020. What month?
I don't know.
I had a moment the other day dealing with Chris.
I know. That's my mom's cousin. I know.
Oh, Chris, the one told me about you a long time ago.
So Fletcher told Martell to DM you. Was Martell separated?
I think the ink wasn't dry on the paper all the way, or it hadn't been on the paper.
Here's the thing with the Martell situation. It's not Martell that I have an issue with. You're going to have the issue
Here's
with
my
you.
issue. We go through this conversation after conversation. When I leave them, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
This is why we can't have this conversation. I'm literally telling you that it's not him. I'm telling you it's you.
No, it's you.
It's your deception.
No,
that
it's
makes
you.
me ask you these questions.
No, especially if we got this far in the situation.
I'm not doing this. I'm done. You're not going to try to make it seem like it's your problem.
No, you're the
okay,
problem.
And I'll be it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Martell, simmer down. Okay, so let's get right into it. When did you go over Martell's house? And why did you deny it in the beginning?
But first of all, let me just say, in the beginning, I was confused. I was new to all this. But then outside
You was confused about telling the truth?
Well, by telling all my business, but I did tell Martell outside the gym, I said it was okay if you said, I didn't know if he didn't want me to know him or he didn't want to know me. I was like, okay, if he didn't mention it, am I supposed to fall back and not say anything? Or is there something, I don't know, how does this work? I'm still learning new to this because nothing happened, so it was okay.
Have you and Martell ever had sex?
No.
Have you and Martell ever kissed?
No.
Has Martell ever sent you pics?
No.
Have you ever sent pictures to Martell's phone?
No.
Has Martell ever said he wanted to sleep with you?
No.
Have you ever wanted to sleep with Martell?
No.
So when you went over his house, what happened?
We just talked about his marriage. He was going through a divorce, and so was I. He did express, how much he still loved her. He did. It was nothing sexual. And like I said, despite what people say out there about Martell, he did not try to hit on me while we were there. He did not try to come on to me. He did not try to do anything. So it's like that right there what was pissing me off. Because I'm like, it was escalated bigger than what it was. Nothing happened.
Because do you believe that nothing happened, Melody, between Trisha and Martell?
Why are you asking me?
Because you sit next to me.
I don't know Trish, you know what I'm saying, to really speak to her character, or unfortunately, I do know my ex. And when it comes to my ex, I mean, I know he'll anything that got legs.
Oh, yikes.
I don't know
with
Trish to
legs?
speak to that.
I'm pretty
because
sure
I
your
definitely
kind of going up way further than
But I
mine.
definitely know how Martell is. So maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I wasn't there. So
Well, like I said, we did not.
Okay. Did you ever want to sleep with Trisha?
I mean, I'll be real. We slept together.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
I was about to say.
Do you see I'm sorry. No.
Do you find that funny, Ken?
That's not funny.
Next time on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special.
You don't have no issues, right?
Oh, no.
All right, Melody, I would like to give you a flower.
It's a scammer. Don't give me
But
too
look,
much
you see these?
info.
Not these. I give you some new ones. But all I want to say is, Melody.
Do you feel like you owe Ken an apology because you have made tons of jokes?
Oh, like what? Give me one.
Okay,
You
okay,
just
I will.
made a joke. When Melody's saying something, y'all ain't saying so shut when I'm talking to
That's
you.
not true.
I'm
That's
my
not true.
goddamn meal.
That's not true. I sit up here all the time trying to constantly have your back by making sure your kids
Marquette,
want to talk to you.
how
Your
many
kids
times
want
have
to
you
spend time
seen?
with you.
How many times have
Bro,
your
you seen it
kids
one time
kiss
since
Melody
you've
with
been
Moses?
I'm always gonna be their father.
You haven't though.
They will
You
never.
haven't done.
Bro, are you serious?
there have been many conversations that Miss Nell has been a part of where she has said, I don't know why everybody won't just understand this male. Everybody need to fall in line and fall in place. Mel is this the queen of this. Everybody need to just play their role.
Will the surprise guest come out?
Come on, surprise guest. Surprise us.